Paying attention? Want to pick a category? Hey, I know. How about Michelangelo and the Art of Morning Sickness? How does $4,000 sound? Here's the question. In what year did Botticelli likely suffer postpartum depression following his birth of Venus? 1276, 1482, 1650, or 1824? It's yours if you want it. Botticelli painted the birth of Venus sometime around 1482. It's all just sexism, you know. I mean, a woman cries and laments, they stamp it with a clinical term. A guy does the same thing, they call it his blue period. So, what's it gonna be? Coming at you, with the outrageously named Go the Spoils. $2,000 at stake on this one. I gotta tell you, you know who my favorite women's tennis player used to be? Yvonne Goolagong. Come on, say it with me. Goolagong. Goolagong. Okay, on to the question. If Yvonne Goolagong were awarded a Goolagong for her winning efforts, what would she have won? Several bushels of Thai silk, 144 unevenly shaped objects, a whole buttload of tea, or a small mountain of grapes? Google is one with 100 zeros following it, and oolong is a kind of tea. Boy, I hope she really likes tea. Go ahead, pick a category. Well done. You've just chosen a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is My Country. 'Tis of G. Okay, I'll show you 7 phrases, and for each one I'd really like you to tell me if it's U.S. state motto or the title of a Chuck Norris movie. As each one comes up, if it's a state motto, press 1. If it's a Chuck Norris movie, try pressing 2. And if you want to skip it, press 4. You'll get $1,000 for each one you answer correctly, and I'm taking away $1,000 for the ones you get wrong or you don't get to. All right, give me 30 seconds on the clock, and we're off. In God we trust. State motto or Chuck Norris? Hero in the terror. Good guys wear black. Or vengeance. Force of one. Live free or die. Last one, an eye for an eye. Perfect, and with time to spare. Here you go. Nice. Hey, next time, you treat. Pick a category. We call this one, This Little Piggy Bought Orthopedic Shoes. $2 for this baby. Hey kids, it's howdy doody time. If the little piggy that went to market develops an inflammation of the joint and is found leaning pretty far over into the little piggy that stayed home, what condition does he most likely have? Corns, a bunion, a plantar wart, or an ingrown toenail? It's yours if you want it. A bunion, or a swelling near or in a foot bone, usually occurs near the joint of the big toe, often pushing the first toe in towards the second toe. Of course, by this time, the little piggy who had roast beef usually loses his appetite. How about picking a category? The category is Keep Your Pistol in Your Pants. This one's worth $4,000. Say Ellie Mae Clampett gets pregnant and Jed decides to bring the age-old tradition of shotgun weddings to Hollywood. Which constitutional amendment allows Jed to even own a shotgun? The first, the second, the fourth, or the ninth? God bless America, the Second Amendment gives us the right to bear arms.
Yo! Looks like we're gonna have an old-fashioned wedding. As soon as we find a new groom that ain't bleeding from the head.
Time to make a choice. This category is known as Want to See Stars? Try Re-Entry. This one can net you $4 grand. And now, your question. Suppose Cosmopolitan magazine offered sexy advice about using a Cosmodrome. What would be the best sexy teaser for the cover? Ignite his libido with one little capsule. Make him lift off on the launch pad. Learn to translate his pillow talk. Or does his heavenly body measure up? A Cosmodrome is where a Cosmo girl would send a cosmonaut into the cosmos. It's a Russian launching pad. The launch can sometimes be a little bit of work, though, what with all that vodka and the old fuel line. If you know what I'm saying. Tell me which category you want. You're almost through, but first, the attack. Now, you should already know all about this, so let's get right to it. Here's your clue. Breast intentions. Put them up where I can see them and have fun. Let's see how you jacked up your score. That's the game.